What if I told you the future of technology isn't being written in Silicon Valley, but on the other side of the world? Right now, China is unleashing a tech revolution that's changing everything. Robots that work like humans, cities that think, and electric supercars that break all the rules. This isn't about the next big app, it's about the very fabric of our world being re-engineered at a scale the West never saw coming. America might not even realize the race has already started. We're about to show you robots in factories, AI-powered cities, and electric supercars that are redefining what's possible. The world's tech center of gravity is shifting, and you've got a front row seat. I'm S. Drift, and today we're diving into China's tech revolution, robots, smart cities, and supercars that are rewriting the future. Let's get started. Picture a factory floor, no people, just robots that look and move like us. That's not sci-fi, that's China right now. Companies like Unitree and Astrobot are building humanoid robots that can walk, run, and handle delicate tasks with mind-blowing precision. While the West marveled at viral robot videos, China quietly built an ecosystem for mass-producing humanoids. Their goal? Not just innovation but industry dominance. Astrobot's S1 can pull a tablecloth from under glasses, write calligraphy, and peel a cucumber, faster and more precisely than most humans. This is advanced AI and motor control, years ahead of what many thought possible. The real game changer? Scalability. Chinese firms are making these robots affordable and ready for mass deployment. Imagine a workforce that never tires, never errs, and can learn new skills overnight. That's the future China is building. Massive government investment and a hyper-competitive private sector let Chinese companies innovate at breakneck speed. While a US company might take months to build a prototype, a Chinese firm can do it in weeks, and for less. These robots are already being tested in car factories, electronics assembly, and logistics centers. The vision: unmanned factories running 24/7, immune to global supply chain shocks. The US is scrambling to catch up. The lead in robotics isn't guaranteed. This is a nationwide push. Universities, startups, and research centers are all in on humanoid robotics. The robots themselves are evolving fast, equipped with AI that lets them learn, adapt, and even collaborate. We're witnessing the birth of a new kind of worker, one made of metal and code. The psychological impact is huge. Seeing a robot do complex tasks forces us to rethink what it means to be human. China isn't just building robots. They're forcing the world to confront the future of work and intelligence. And it's not just manufacturing. These humanoids are being developed for healthcare, elder care, and disaster response. Imagine a robot rescuing people from danger, or helping the elderly live independently. The world is watching and feeling the pressure. China's humanoid robots are a statement. They intend to lead the technologies that will define this century. The next few years will decide who shapes the future of robotics and the world. The question now: who will keep up? This is more than a tech story, it's a new industrial revolution. The West must respond or risk being left behind. The future isn't coming, it's already here, and it's walking on two legs. The world is about to find out. The age of the humanoid has arrived, and it's just getting started. Stay tuned. Now let's zoom out, way out. Imagine a city that thinks, learns, and adapts in real time. That's not sci-fi, that's China's smart cities. While US cities struggle with old infrastructure and gridlock, China is building cities from scratch, wired with sensors, cameras, and AI. Take Hangzhou, home to Alibaba. Its city brain AI manages traffic, public transport, and utilities, optimizing everything for millions of residents. The results? Traffic jams cut by 15%, emergency response time slashed, and a city that's safer and more efficient. This isn't just a few smart lights. It's a citywide operating system, powered by thousands of IoT devices feeding data to a central AI. And it's not just Hangzhou. China is planning hundreds of smart cities like Xiong'an New Area, built from the ground up for green tech, automation, and self-sustaining energy. America, meanwhile, is bogged down by bureaucracy and fragmented planning. In China, when they decide to build a smart city, it happens fast. These cities are designed for sustainability. Solar panels, rainwater harvesting, and massive green spaces are standard. China is proving you can have rapid urban growth without destroying the environment. AI isn't just for traffic. It's used for predictive policing, energy management, and even public health, making the city itself a proactive force. Yes, there are big questions about privacy and surveillance, but from a tech standpoint, China's blueprint is years ahead. The contrast is stark. While a US city celebrates a new bike lane, a Chinese city rolls out fleets of autonomous buses and high-speed rail. Efficient cities attract talent, foster innovation, and boost quality of life. China's smart cities are pulling in investment and talent that might have gone to the West. And now Chinese tech giants like Huawei and Alibaba are exporting their smart city platforms worldwide, spreading their influence far beyond their borders. The US risks being left behind, not for lack of ideas, but for lack of scale and political will. American cities are islands. China is building a network. The West tweaks old systems. China builds new ones from scratch. This is a fundamental shift in how cities are imagined and run. The smart city revolution is quiet, but its impact will be massive. Our relationship with where we live is changing, from static buildings to dynamic, intelligent ecosystems. Right now, China is writing the rulebook for the cities of tomorrow. The rest of the world? Still reading the introduction? The future of urban life is being built in the East, and it's happening faster than anyone expected. The question is, will the West catch up, or fall further behind? The answer will shape the next century. China's smart cities are more than a tech story. They're a glimpse into how we'll all live, work, and move. The world is watching, and the gap is only getting wider. The next generation of cities is here, and they're smarter than ever. The race for the city of the future is on. China is setting the pace. The rest of us need to decide, follow, or get left behind. The blueprint is being drawn now. The stakes? Nothing less than the future of urban life. The smart city era has begun, and China is leading the way. The world's cities will never be the same. The future is already here. Are you ready to live in it? We've seen the robots in the cities. Now let's talk about speed. Supercars, but not the ones you're used to. For decades, Italy, Germany, and the US ruled the supercar world. But now, China is rewriting the rules. Once known for practical cars, China is now building electric supercars that are pure innovation. Take the Yangwang U9 from BYD, a car that can literally dance, jump, and drive on 3 wheels thanks to its wild suspension tech. It's not just a party trick. With over 1,100 horsepower and a 0-60 time under 2 seconds, it's a hypercar that rivals the world's best. And it's mass-produced by BYD, the world's largest EV maker. While US automakers are still figuring out mainstream EVs, China is pushing the limits with supercars that double as tech showcases. The Neo EP9 shocked the world by setting records at the Nürburgring, proving China isn't just catching up, they're leading. Swappable batteries, futuristic interiors, and bold designs are now the norm. Chinese car companies are recruiting global design talent, creating some of the most exciting cars on the planet. This is a direct challenge to American automotive pride. The Ford GT and Corvette now face competition from Shanghai and Shenzhen. China's edge? Total control of the battery and EV supply chain, letting them innovate and scale at lightning speed. No legacy combustion engines to hold them back, just pure electric ambition. The result: cars with advanced autonomy, Arkansas dashboards, and connectivity that feels more like a smartphone than a car. A new generation of buyers wants tech, not tradition, and China is delivering. The old guard is being forced to adapt or risk irrelevance. And this is just the beginning. The tech from these supercars will soon power millions of affordable EVs. It's a strategy that builds both prestige and mass market dominance. America's muscle car era is giving way to a new kind of muscle: electric, intelligent, and blazingly fast. The Chinese supercar is more than a car, it's a symbol of a new era. The race for the future of the automobile is on, and the winner is far from certain. The world's eyes are on China's next move. The shockwave is real, and it's only getting bigger. The center of gravity in the car world is shifting east. The next icon might not come from Detroit or Maranello, but from Shenzhen. The future of speed is electric, and China is in the driver's seat. The world's fastest cars are being reimagined. The question, who will keep up? The answer will define the next era of driving. The supercar revolution is here, and it's powered by China. The race is on. The finish line, the future. Buckle up, it's going to be fast. What you've seen isn't sci-fi, it's real. Humanoid robots, thinking cities, and electric supercars are being built in China right now. This is one of the biggest tech shifts in history, happening so fast most of the world hasn't noticed. The tech race will define our lives, and America's lead is vanishing. This isn't about one country winning, it's about competition pushing everyone to be better. China's challenge is a wake-up call. Innovate faster, dream bigger, and build the future we want. The next decade will be a whirlwind of change, and you just got a preview. If your mind's blown, hit subscribe. We'll be following every step of this revolution. we'll show you the next crazy robot or the fastest new supercar. This is the most exciting time to be alive, and we're in it together. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.